When the doctor was alone after his wife went towards the hospital, he felt that he was alone. A horrible loneliness he felt. A dreadful loneliness came over me when she had gone. He was alone in between the debris, broken things, and horrible situations. My mind ran at a high speed. In my mind, a lot of ideas came as a doctor, as a husband, as a social being. He has a number of duties to do. These all came into his mind. My mind ran at a high speed. My body crept behind. But my physical condition was not suitable to fulfill all my imaginations, dreams, and hopes. I saw the shadowy forms of people. Some were ghosts, some scarecrows, all were wordless dumb. Then the doctor observed all around. He observed that a number of people moving here and there like a shadow. They did not have proper figure. They were not being identified. I saw the shadowy forms of people. Some were ghosts, some were looking like ghosts, some were like scarecrows. Scarecrows means the farmers used some uh, human models to frighten the birds, to keep the birds away from their farmland, to protect their crops. So they don't have no proper shape or figure, only to frighten the birds. Similar way, the people, those who are moving here and there, running here and there for their safety and security, they also do not have any proper figure. They also had heavy bleeding on their body. All were wordless dumb. Nobody was speaking anything. Maybe because of the loss of hearing capacity or they were unable to speak. Which one is there, that was not clear, but whatever it is, there was no sound there, complete silence was there. Arms stretched straight out, shoulder to dangling hands. They tried to stretch their hands from shoulder to right and left side because they were unable to keep their hands close to their body because both side, the hands as well as body, both had serious injuries and burning. If they touch wound to wound, it would be unbearable, very horrible, very painful. It would be. So they knew that it would not be affordable for them. So they stretched their hands sideways. It took some time for me to understand. At first, the doctor was unable to understand why they were keeping their hands sideways. The friction on their burns because already hands and the downward part of the armpit or the side of the body already burnt, and the burning part touched each other. Then it would be very painful. So they were unable to keep their hands down. The friction on their burns caused so much pain. The friction may caused lot of pain. That was why they were not able to keep their hands down. They feared to chef flesh against flesh again. They were afraid of keeping their hands down because already burned fleshy part will touch the other burned other side fleshy part. Both may touch each other. It would be it would produce horrible pain, and they were not at all ready to bear it. Those who could shuffle in a blind parade, they were going through the same way like a military parade. They all were keeping their hands sideways, all were moving towards one direction, and their direction was really they have no proper aim, but a considerable aim was there to reach hospital for treatment. Towards the hospital they were moving. Those who could shuffle in a blind parade towards the hospital. Blind parade means aimless parade. But generally, military parade, there was an aim. But here it was not like that. Otherwise, also they were able to reach a hospital, but they were passing through in a parade towards the hospital. I saw dismay. I was shocked to see some other thing. A woman with a child stand in my path, both naked. That was a shocking incident he had observed there. A naked lady with a naked child came across his way. He had they come back from the bath. Then such a horrible situation the poet has made, or the narrator has made a very funny comment. It can be considered as a uh, uh, horrifying situation. And such a situation, he made a comment or a funny comment. They might have forgotten to wear their clothes after taking bath. I turned my girl. That time also, the narrator, the doctor, was very much aware of the social custom, tradition, moral values, and other moral side in in human life. So he immediately tried to turn his look from the lady to the other side, but was at a loss. But it was not possible for him because he was unable to turn. His neck had a serious injury and he was unable to move. And at the same time, another thing happened. The lady was not ready to kept aside, not ready to keep way. She is still on the way of the doctor and stood there. Then he made another comment that she should stand thus till I came across a naked man. The naked lady was not at all aware of the man who was also naked nearby her, and she was not ready to hide herself or run away from there. She stayed there itself till I came across. She was there till he passed through the way. That is some strange things had stripped us of our clothes. Then he came to the reality. The doctor came to the reality that both the naked lady and the doctor were affected by a serious, horrible situation. That was why their dress was stripped off or burned away, and it was not the wrong deed by the doctor or by the naked lady. It was naturally happened that sense he had. the face of an old woman on the ground. Then he observed an aged lady was lying on the ground, was murdered. That means murdered means damaged, means totally damaged body, means totally injured body, horribly injured body she had with suffering, lot of suffering. She had a lot of pain and she was unable to talk, but she made no sound. She may not be able to make sound, or the doctor was unable to listen to her sound. Whatever it is, complete silence was there, but her situation was very pathetic. She was unable to save herself. Silence was common to us all. Many common features were there. All were injured, bleeding. All were suffering from heavy bleeding. All were naked. Nobody was able to reach a hospital easily. Complete silence was there. Here again, the doctor repeated that the silence was common to us all. I heard no cries of anguish due to the pain of the suffering people. Nobody was there to make noise. Nobody called out. Nobody cried. No sound of pain or a single word. Nobody talked to each other. Nobody asked for help. It means that all the people were suffering seriously, and the serious situation they were not able to express, maybe due to their uh, extreme suffering, and unable to speak or make noise, or the doctor may not have a proper hearing capacity due to the explosion and due to the injuries. He might have lost his hearing capacity temporarily. Anyway, the entire poem shows the uh, real picture of the explosion site, the atom bomb explosion site, and it is an eye-opening poem for the people, those who are leading the nation, and try to keep peace among the nations, can have the message that such a horrible situation made by any nation may not be a victorious nation. Ultimately, these all are ultimate failure. Thank you.